where they're running over and want to tank because they're protesting. They want food.
Yeah.
Our basic human rights. Give me something to eat. You took everything I own. Feed me.
Yeah.
And they're going to roll them over. They're going to shoot them and roll them over with tanks. Folks, that's what's coming if we continue to support these leftists.
Right.
They're trying to come in and destroy this nation. Stop voting them in office.
Right.
It's ridiculous. We're not talking about John F. Kennedy. We're not talking about a great man in the past. We're talking about Joe Biden. We're talking about Hillary Clinton. We're talking about wicked people who have their own agenda that wants you to be poor. Ernie Sanders, who has millions of dollars in the bank but thinks that you shouldn't have it.
Yeah, right.
That's the way socialism is. Socialism wants to be rich, but they want you to be poor. And then when we see a preacher make a little bit of money, we criticize him. Hello? Oh, he's got all kinds of money. I seen someone criticizing Joel Osteen the other day on Facebook, talking about, well, he's got a huge house. So what? He writes a book every year that makes him probably $6 to $8 million a year.
Right.
He can afford to build a big house. Oh, I don't believe that. I believe he gets it from the church. No, he doesn't. He's given all his money. His first three or 4 years, he got a salary. When he started making money from his books, he gave all that money back to the church.
Yeah.
Well, I choose not to believe that, the lady said.
Well, that's you.
So you choose not to believe the truth. You know what I told her? I said, that's why we shouldn't criticize people when we're not completely informed. When we don't know what we're talking about. Are you listening to me?
Right.
Don't you dare. When Miles Monroe died in a plane, his plane exploded and killed him, his wife, and all his crew. I looked on Facebook and somebody, or it was on the internet or something, somebody put on there, oh, who big deal, just another millionaire preacher dead. A man that wrote multiple best-selling books who become a millionaire, and now because I'm worthless and can't do anything, I'm jealous of a man of God that God's blessed. Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
It's foolishness.
Yeah.
And I don't care if the man preaches to 1 million people and they give him $200,000 or $300,000 a year from the church. Who cares if that church is bringing in millions of dollars? Who cares?
Right.
Man, I don't get it. Why is people so selfish and so envious? Amen? David had a man attempt to kill him 28 times. And when David had an opportunity to kill him, he cut off a corner of his gown, his robe, and he later repented because he said, I should have never touched the man of God.
Anointed.
And he said, touch not the anointed.
Yep.
And do my prophets no harm. And he begged Saul for mercy. I'm sorry, I should have never touched you. Why? Because David knew God. And David knew that God deals with people who touches his people. You say, but Saul was demon possessed. I don't care. At one time, Saul was anointed by God.
Yes, he was.
But yet we don't care. We see a great man of God, and Lord, forgive me if I've done that. We see a great man of God or a man of God fall, and we go around criticizing and talk about it. Amen. Lord, forgive me. Forgive me because I've done it. I've done it in the past. People that's disappointed me, I've made remarks about them, and I've had to ask God to forgive me. Amen. Are you listening to me? Folks, we need to show love and compassion toward everyone. If a brother be taken in a sin, you which are spiritual, go and restore him. Amen. Now let us pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for your goodness and your mercy. Ask your God to let your love and your blessings just flow through our lives. Let your mercy flow through our lives. And help us to live godly and live holy. In Jesus' name, amen. If there's any that needs prayer,